All right, guys, so let's talk about all the negative stuff that is happening with Amazon automation right now. We're really just the Amazon platform in general. So I know some of you guys are worried about it. Some of you guys may not know. We're going to talk about it. We're going to hook you up right here, right now. Let's go.
What's up, guys? This is 𝗦𝗡𝗥𝗘𝗦, and you have reached the Roughnecks Ecom channel. If you want to learn how to make money online or offline, then you need to be right here. I'm a 7-figure Amazon seller. I'm also an honorably discharged Air Force veteran. Graduated from Penn State and started a career as a software engineer and leveraged that to build my businesses. If you guys have any questions on how to make money, you're going to find all your answers right here, so stay tuned.
All right, yo, Roughnecks, welcome back to the channel, man. Let's go ahead and let's talk about Amazon automation and what's happening right now. Man, there's a lot of things in flux. Some people are scared. Some people are freaking out. There's all these little, moving pieces. And, we need to kind of discuss what's going on and why Amazon is in flux. So if you guys did not know, you should smash that like button before you continue watching. That's what you should do. So if you didn't know, Amazon has been hitting people with a lot of different violations. Regardless of whether they are true or not, people are getting hit with violations left and right, okay? Doesn't matter whether you're doing FBA, whether you're drop shipping, if you're doing fulfilled by merchant, sending it in on your own, does not necessarily matter. People are getting hit all the way around. More so in a drop shipping community, mainly because we have a larger volume of sales from different places. So right now, Amazon is sending out, violation letters, all right? And usually they could be over anything. Some of them are drop shipping policy related, others are not. Others are, for A to Z claims, which, is really ridiculous, by the way. And then there's other ones that are just more generic in tone, where they're like, oh, we need to talk to you about some of the things that have been affecting your store. And even if your metrics are good, you're still getting hit with one of those, and it's stupid. But why is this happening? So Amazon routinely goes through phases where they will, yank people. And usually it's around the beginning of the year. But because of COVID and an influx of sellers who are doing things improperly, if you guys were on the platform over the course of this whole, pandemic or whatever you want to call it, over the course of this pandemic, there was a lot of people that got on. There was a lot of people that were price gouging. There were a lot of people that were selling things that they shouldn't have been. It was just a field day, okay? And Amazon had a really tough time trying to sort through it and trying to negate some of these things that were happening. And they just couldn't keep up with all of it, okay? So when you break it down, the poor sellers, the poor guys that are, doing poor things and just ruin the experience for a lot of people, they're in essence ruining the experience for the good sellers, okay? So the bad sellers are jumping on, the good sellers, and it's ruining things for a lot of people. So if you guys are going to be getting involved in selling on Amazon or Amazon automation, you need to understand that, right now during this period, if you're going with someone who gets you age stores and all that, you're probably going to have to deal with a few, complaints. You're probably going to have to deal with Amazon jumping down your throat for no reason at all other than the fact that you exist. You could be doing everything right and they're still going to jump on your case. Case in point, I actually have a client right now, okay? Metrics are good, everything's fine, as far as like valid tracking, then ODR, order defect rate, 4.5 stars for reviews. Everything is good. Everything is good on the store. And Amazon is still like, hey, you have 72 hours to give us a plan of action on why this customer complained or whatever. Like, what? Like, are you kidding me right now? You want to come up with an appeal, which is fine. I'm going to have a whole appeal team designated just for that. But because somebody happened to be unhappy, because someone wants a free product and we're not going to give it to them, that's what you want? Bezos, my guy, if you watching this, yo, you got to get on it. Help me, help you. Help me, help you make some more money. It's not like you need it, but I'm trying to make you more money because in turn, the more money I make you, the more money I make. You know what I'm saying? Hook it up. God, dog, man. But that's what's happening. And with so many people getting hit, the appeals aren't necessarily getting read, which, they never really do. Amazon uses a scraping software that goes through, it comes, and it's just a crawler, right? So they just crawl through, see if there's certain terms, and if there are, boom, your account's back up. If there's not, boom, your account isn't. It's weird how all this stuff works. But because there's so many appeals going through, it's delaying the time for some people, for good sellers who don't necessarily have a team like myself, to go through the process, and it's delaying their money. Okay, first and foremost, it's delaying their ability to sell and make a living. So the bad sellers, You know, people who came on during COVID don't really know what they're doing, or people that came beforehand and they're just trying to make a quick buck and get out and be done. You know, they're kind of screwing things up for people. And it's a shame, you know, and there's really nothing that you can do about it other than just kind of sit and go for the ride, okay? With FBA, A to Z claims still exist. You know, people will still come and complain, you know, about, oh, you know, I don't like this product, or, oh, the product arrived damaged. And usually Amazon will take care of that. But let's say, you know, the person complains about something that is, you know, under your control, as Amazon would deem it. Now you're getting, you know, you're getting hit. You know, and you got 72 hours to come up with an appeal for, you know, for a violation that you didn't necessarily commit. You know, that is a pain in the patootie, guys. That is a pain. You know, and I just want to be, you know, be one of the first people to let you know. If people haven't told you about it, then this is just what it is. You know, like, I'm trying to be upfront so you guys understand all the risks that come along with e-commerce and, you know, selling online in general. Okay, this happens on every platform from time to time. You know, Walmart right now is going along with it, even though that's the, you know, the shiny new object. It's not all peaches and gravy, man. There's a lot of issues that people don't want to talk about because, you know, they're trying to get that buck. They're trying to make, you know, quick money. I mean, I see it all the time on social media. You know, people capping all day long, man. Some of these big influencers that you following, they be in my DMs talking about, yo, man, let me promote. I just want to get some referrals and this and this. And then they're jumping online, posting some stuff that just isn't true in order for them to get some money. Think about that for a second. You know, you guys got to be careful, all right? You guys got to be careful. If they're not willing to give you all the negatives up front, they all about that quick dollar. You know, they obviously don't have your best interests at heart. They got the bottom line at heart, which as a business owner, you do got to think about the bottom line, but not at the expense of the people that's going to be supporting you. Okay, so if you guys are thinking of getting involved with Amazon, just know over the next couple months, if you have an aged account and you're coming in starting drop shipping like right away or starting any type of selling, it could be a little bumpy for you. But for people who are coming in, you have a new account and you're seasoning the account, taking a little time, you know, 3-4 months, whatever, you're probably going to be in for, you know, for a decent time, just because Amazon is colding everything now during Q1. And then by the time Q2 hits, they'll realize, like, all right, this is stupid. They'll just let everybody go back to business as usual. But typically this is what happens. You know, Amazon goes through, they cold things and they check it out. And right now it's because of bad selling practices. Okay, just to be honest with you, Amazon routinely does this. You know, there's bad selling practices, and Amazon goes through and they, you know, like I said, cold the listings, they cold all the bad sellers, and then boom, there you go. So they try to get the majority of them. They don't get all of them, obviously. You know, some people get to skate under the radar, and then good people get hit in the process. You know, it's kind of like cancer treatment. You know, it doesn't just attack all the bad cells, it attacks good cells too. And that's just what Amazon's doing. They're applying chemotherapy to, you know, the Amazon sellers. And sometimes good sellers get hit, bad sellers get hit too. So, you know, just know that if you guys are going to be getting involved, that's something that you have to look forward to and something that you have to think about. You know, if you guys are not prepared to kind of deal with that or have a team in position that can deal with it for you, you probably shouldn't get involved. All right, and I'm just going to be upfront with you guys. So, you know, if you guys have any questions, man, you can always comment below. You guys can always, you know, hit me up on social. The links are below in the description. Whatever you guys need, you know, I'm here for you. I might not get back to you immediately, but as soon as I can, I will respond to you because I respond to all my messages personally. You know, my assistant doesn't go through and answer them. I do, you know, so, you know, I try to keep it personal that way, man, and give you guys the reels. All right. So with that being said, man, be safe, be smart. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.